Okay, this is the greatest base I've ever made in my life. G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me Shawoodle, and welcome back to 7 Days, and I imagine the thumbnail or the title already gave this away, but welcome to the last episode of Save the World. It is true. I'll go into this more later on, but this is going to be the final episode of this series. It's day 70. It's about to be a Blood Moon Horde. I need to go back to my, I was going to say my base in the winter. I don't really have a base down in the winter, but either go back down to the cold stuff and try and set up something to try and fight the horde that's coming. And then that'll be it. That'll be it. I'll have to say goodbye to one of my all-time favorite bases. Oh no, I have to say goodbye to the dogs as well. No, they're coming with me. I've got the chopper. They can come away with me. I did come all the way back home just to grab some last little bits of supplies, some ammo and things, and all those thousands of rounds of ammo in my ammo press that I need to grab all of you, plus some extra concretes. You're making some steel, which I can turn into regular steel. Oh yeah, it's now it's actually started to dawn on me that this is the last time I'll be here, and I don't love that feeling. And in fact, you know what? If it is going to be the last time, sit in my Eames chair, take off your pants and jacket, look at the sunrise, and get yourself a coffee. Hang on a second. I actually need to grab the coffee before I turn off my HUD. There we go. Cheers, boys. It's been a pleasure. All right, that's enough of that. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. I'm saying my goodbyes already. I've got everything that I think that I need. I've got the ammo. I've got the building supplies. I've got some food. I've already got the floors and stuff back down at the winter biome. And it's like don't need any of you. No. All right, we're good. Let's board the chop and start the whirlybird. Oh yeah. All right, here we go. Let's go find a base. I suppose I do have the Ostrich Hotel over there, which does have that ladder going up the crane. There's a crane right there, actually. I know that cranes are really effective. Not cranes. I know that ladders are really effective. Just a sheer vertical climb for zombies means that I could just reach straight through them with all my AP ammo. But I kind of want to stick somewhere nearby this base. I could probably build something onto this. I thought I just heard an explosion somewhere. Maybe I'm just getting a bit paranoid, but I mean, every 3 seconds a seeker or something comes to find me, so it's not paranoia if they're actually after you. Straight on down to you. That hurt a little bit, but chuck my shit away. Okay, this is all the stuff that I've got. Are you right? Kano? What are you doing? That's our skylight. You just ran away like nothing happened too. Bloody dogs, man. They're all over the place. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, this is all the ammo that I've got. I've got shotgun rounds. I've got hollow point everything. I've got grenades. I don't have any turrets. I don't have any electric fences. I don't have any power stuff. So I'm going to have to do this. We'll have to raw dog this horde a little bit. What's going to be the best way then? I've got 1 or 2 days of experience of building horde bases. I'm sure I can come up with something. Just what's going to be the move? How am I going to handle this? The elevator doors are super tough. They're 10,000 hit points a pop. Is there a way? What's the way you normally go down? Just go and check down the bottom myself to see what the elevator shaft might be like. Because that could be a potential save. I mean, it's not great, is it? It's not great. That's got the car halfway up, plugging the route, so that's not going to work for me. This one might. I can get him to here. I can get him inside into there. That'll clog up nicely. Ooh. Grenade launcher horde knights? Could be a thing. I could just sit up the top and rain frag grenades all day long. That actually sounds like fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. I know that ladders can work in my advantage, and if I do this right, oh yeah, I reckon we do. I reckon we have a bit of fun with this. For the last horde, why not? I did bring my explosive resistant concrete, and I feel like that's gonna come a lot in handy for what I'm planning to do. So if I just chuck ladders all the way up to you, I'm gonna need to break down. DD, can you get out of the way, please? DD, can you get out of the way, please? All right, you're getting on my tits. Get out of here.
Please don't leave me in here too long.
Maybe if you weren't always fluttering about right where I need to see, I'd let you out and flutter around a bit more often. I was going to break you down. I've got the ore gun. Got a bit more fuel up here somewhere. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. But if I'm just standing up here, you can kind of imagine it now, right? I'm just standing up here, grenade launcher out. I've got like 1,000 rounds of frag ammo. It's not a long ladder. This could be a wild night. I didn't quite make it with the auger, but that's what the pickaxe is here for. There we go. Nice and gone. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, for God's sake, you're all super strong as well, but that's not too bad. Those little pylons might actually work to hold the zombies more in place. I might have to get rid of a couple of them up the top here, though, purely so I can kind of walk around and get the angle I want down onto the zombies down below. Because I think... How's this going to work? Am I going to have any way to bail if I need to? Maybe I shouldn't have got rid of that door, but I can't pick the doors. If I need to leave, what do I do? Do I run to the helipad, jump in the chopper and try and escape? I mean, that'd be some sort of ending, but not a good one for me. The super birds had come. The thing I'm most concerned about is just having a little something to fire through, something at all. Because if I'm up here, I don't want to like fire through, like for example, the scaff ladders, which I love so much. If I fire through the scaff ladders, I might clip a rung. Oh, that's a good angle though. There's only one way to test. I've got the frag ammo in. This might hurt a lot, but scaff ladders to the rescue. It's perfect. It's perfect. I love it. It's made everything a little bit smoky down here, but that's okay. Just do the upgrades I need to. So these especially, I think, is where most of the zombies are going to be. These especially need to be explosion resistant conks. All the way up. The door's there, but it's open, so they can come through. That one, I'm not going to go to the sides. They might destroy those walls eventually, but I don't think they can par the long scaff ladders, so they should only want to go right up the guts through you. That needs to be explosion as well. And I guess as much of this as I can muster. Gee, the walls here aren't very strong. They might end up coming through there as well. Okay, in that case, you need to be as good as possible. What do I need to repair you? Bulletproof glass, I suppose. All right, you're too weak. You're too weak for this. I'm getting rid of you. It's almost like tradition at this point. A Blood Moon Horde coming up. I have nothing prepared, so I'm just going to make something on the fly during the day before the Horde arrives. I'd say old habits die hard, but I mean, until I die, it's fine. It's so far, relatively so good. It is part of the fun though. It's part of why I love 7 days so much. That hustle, that panic, that anxiety you get when things aren't right and you have to hope that things are going to work for you. That's what I love about 7 days. Building a base from scratch in the middle of nowhere just because you have no other option. That's the shit I love. Like, I mean, sure, I could just go and sit on top of a strong building somewhere and just do nothing for the whole Horde, but is that if that tickles your pickle, then go for it, but that's not going to get me in any sort of a go. I reckon that is going to do just fine. I don't care about the walls on the sides. I just need to make sure they're going to make it through the ladder on this side. The only thing that concerns me about that is these. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make sure they don't get stuck. If they get stuck in that little gap there, they're going to try and beat their way through the ladders here instead of these poles because they're stronger. So I actually need these to last a little bit longer. Explosion resistant on all of you, probably that side as well, and that side as well. I don't have an awful lot of explosion concrete, so I'm going to have to need to save that a little. I might actually, you know what? After I get up for this first couple rungs, I'll do you guys. From here on out, I'm not going to do explosion resistant anymore. It's going to be regular concrete because I've got so much of it. I don't want to be wasting it. And it was definitely the right call. I came to double check. I've got 4,000 conk and only 700 explosion resistance. So I'll save that for now. While I am here though, can I please make a steel door? Which I could do if I had a forge. I might need to very quickly fly back home and make one of those where I have some sort of defenses if they do make it to the top of that ladder. That's not nearly as important as getting rid of those elevator shaft cables. Especially at the top, so I can make sure I can control the pathing. I'm not sure about the pathing of the scaff ladders. I love them so much, but they can't do everything. Because I just can't help myself. I put down a half block over there, kind of by accident. I wasn't really expecting it to, but I looked at it. I was like, oh, that'll look kind of nice. So I put in a wedge like that, just to get all my lines nice and lined up. Aesthetics always matter. Even when you're just slapping into something like this. Even at the last moment, facing down a Day 70 Horde, always got to make sure it looks right. This one should be enough on this side. I don't think it's go much further up than just those. There's 2 blocks tall for them to stand on. I think some of the zombies are slightly taller, but they should still pass for a 2-block gap. They wouldn't change the... I have no idea. I actually have no idea how that's going to play out. Guess we'll find out later on. But I shouldn't make it that high anyway. I'll be firing grenades down all night long. If they somehow make it through that, if 500 rounds of grenade launches to the face isn't enough to stop the zombie horde, that's more of a indictment on the grenade launcher than anything else. Because that should be an apocalypse. This all looks pretty good to me. I think I just need to put another ladder up to there just to really encourage it to come all the way up onto the top. And then once they get to here, what do I do once they get to the tippy top up here? Because if I'm fighting at this point, then shit has already gone so wrong. Like, so incredibly wrong that I might need to just bail. But I'm going to need a little bit of time to try and sort that out. You're 3 wide. You're 3 wide. Oh, we could bring back something from Jawoodle Coffee. One of my all-time favorite series and merch ideas. One day there will be Jawoodle brand coffee. I promise that. It's going to have to happen. I need the roller door, I think it's called. The roll-up door. The 3x3, because that's a very quick, like, snap shut door. It drops really quickly. I could put one here to block up that entrance and put one here to block up that one, so I can kind of fight through here, block that one, take my time to figure my shit out and plan the next step, whatever that might be. That is a good plan. I like that plan. I want to use that plan. That does mean, I'm gonna track you actually. That does mean I'm gonna have to quickly run back home and craft up both of those. This needs to all be explosive resistant at the top of here anyway, because I might miss with the grenade and take most of my limbs off. You're all good. All the way through there. Doggos are good too. It's only midday. I just heard something break. There's a horde. There's a horde. I'm leaving. I'm leaving the horde. They can get up here because I made them a ladder. I made them a ladder. They don't know I'm here yet. Josh, get out of here. What? Just get out of here before things get bad. I've now given... That was done. I've given the zombies on the ground access to my base at the top of the building. The whole point of being in this building, I've just undone. I've just undone because I'm an idiot. Shit. I've made my base worse by building something. God damn it me. So nice coming home. I love this base so much. I thought I was going to goodbye to it for the last time. I was only joking. Need to put this town on their helipad somehow proper. That'll do. Spin it around so we get out on the proper side. Right. Okay. I need to make 2 of you. I thought I could just double tap it, but no, I got rid of the thing at the top once I pressed it. You're good there. I also want to make, while I'm here, much more steel out of you actually. I'll take that. I also want to make a steel door. Powered steel door. Should I bring electricity with me? Maybe, but will the powered steel door actually help me at all? I don't think so. Cancel that crafting. I'll keep crafting afterward. You're actually done. Because all I want to bring the electrical stuff for is maybe running an electric fence at the top of the shaft when things go bad, but I don't think that's super necessary. I mean, in all the battles I fought over at the wind turbine base, all the way over there, and what a base that was, they never really made it that high up, did they? They never really caused me that much of a problem. So maybe I just have to back myself. But once in your life, Josh, back yourself. Just in case I might need some more, I'm going to make 2 doors, take the extra steel. So I've got 2 roll-up doors, 2 steel doors, some extra steel, some extra money, a lot of everything, and a lot of things to sell in you too. Tools or holes on you, I think it is. Probably was, whatever. Good, gone in. I think we're good. I think we're good. Come on, doggies, back into the chopper, please, and get back home. It's now 1 p.m. So what I really want to do, and it kind of became apparent to me when that horde showed up and I immediately bowed out of panic, I want to build something so I can turn off that ladder being an option. So that I can close the door or something, make a drawbridge work, and give the zombies a chance when I want them to. But for regular shits, I want them to stay away. I don't want to be halfway through this shit and a bloody seeker shows up and comes upstairs to me. That would be Although I do have a minigun. Maybe not that much of a problem. Minigun solves a lot of things. You're coming in pretty speedily. Just plop you down back on the helipad again. They always growl at me every time I get out of the chopper. So this is going to be where I live. I'm going to grab my steel door and just chuck you on the outside block. Yeah, like that of you. You're not quite as strong as the elevator doors used to be, I don't think, but you'll do for me for now. And then I also want to grab you. This is where we start getting a little bit hectic about some things. Oh yeah, I want to push you right up against, if we're going to make it purple, because of course we are. Right up against that door. Like that. So look at this. Look at this. You're fighting. Things are getting bad, and you go boop. Closes down right in front of the zombies, and that's like a 15,000 hit point door as well. So they're giving more than enough time to close the second door and put another one, doggos, over here, please. Put another one in here. Are you not 2 blocks wide? What's going on here? Hold on. Excuse me? You're 2.5, not 3. Taking the piss, but that's still manageable. I can put you on the outside like that. Like you again, so I can bonk that door down as well. So I've got 3 lines of defense, and they all move quick. And actually, how's this for a stack of fried gold? I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna break down these blocks just above the door, because if I have to charge through there, or I have to walk back through the door to walk up to drop that roller door. I've gotten trapped behind doorways so many times in my life that I've now learned. I know, I said those words, I don't believe it either. I've now learned that I need to adapt. So if I chuck you in like that, I can go straight up to regular conk on you. What do I think this would be? Yeah, just regular conk. It doesn't be any more than that. I can just reach through you to then drop that door should I need to. So things go bad, pull them back through here, and rather than having to fight back in to close it that way, I can just reach through that, drop you, and the scaff ladders are elite again. Look at this. Look at this all the way through to you. I'm actually going to steelify all up the top there as well, because that makes this my final hard point. It's steel all the way through. They can't, I don't think, get up on top of that. I mean, they might be able to, but just to really make sure they don't, I'm going to chuck in a couple of you, like that and like that. They can't get around the sides there, and you can just be regular conks. This is good. This is starting to come together a little bit. Oh, turns out base building might actually be alright with me. And in fact, you know what? Just for an extra little sprinkle, of fuck yeah onto this base, I'm going to punch a hole in the side here, and also, hang on a second, also on the block next to it, just planning for the worst. So if things do go wrong, there's another block on the other side of that, maybe just on this block then. So if they do make it all the way up to the top and they try to beat through that steel door, or more likely beat through that roller door, I can stand, yeah, excuse me, I'm just gonna get rid of you. I can stand here and rinse with the minigun all the way through. There's gonna be heads in front of me, in front of all 6 of my barrels. This needs to go. Give me a little bit of breathing room, please. I'll replace that block, I think, with maybe like a ramp block, actually, to really open up the room a little bit more, but still keep a block between me and them. I can see the top of that ladder. That's fucking perfect. Scaff ladder again. Perfect again. Holy shit. That's actually so good. All the way to steel, all the way to steel. Steelify you, steelify you, so they're not coming through there anytime soon. That tickles me. That tickles me a little bit. Put me in a box and paint me red and call me Tickle Me Elmo. Because that's good. I kind of wanted to get up here now just so I can spray. That's going to be perfect. And then you know what, actually, just to really double up on this, I know I just upgraded these blocks, so I'm going to get rid of these ones. So there's no solid path from where they're coming up to where I'm going to be standing if those things do go wrong. No, that's okay. No, I take it back. You can be repaired all the way back up again. Thank you. I'm going to get rid of these ones. Maybe just that one. I don't want to coming up the ladder and turning immediately left and coming around. I want to go the long way around. If I get rid of this, I don't have that option, which is fine. But if I am firing through them, I don't really care if they're right up against me. I'll be fine with that. But I'm more concerned, what's more likely? that they're going to come over here and hit a couple things through the bars, sure, okay, whatever. It's far more likely that if I get rid of those blocks, this fucking moron's gonna stumble around up here and fall through that gap and fall all the way down into the horde down below. What's the more likely situation we have to prepare for? Clearly me being a muppet. Got some torches on the cook. You can just go away. I might just put you back into you for now so I don't accidentally use my steel when I don't want to. I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get. If I get to here, I'm kind of shit out of luck anyway. I'm supposed to get up here and fire down on them. I might actually put in, just like I did in the elevator shaft, just put in, well, that's actually a ladder block though, so put you the other way around, like you. Put in a couple of blocks like this just to stop them getting up here if I can. It's not going to do much for it. Might be the last piece of the puzzle that might save me. All the way up to explosive. I'm also going to... You know what? Hang on a second. This side is matching the other side, so I'll steelify. God damn it, dogs! It was you again! Kano! Kano's on a bloody war against glass. Okay, then I was going to put you guys up there so you're nice and out of the way, but should light up all of this nicely for me. Cast a couple of shadows. I can drop down. It's going to be dark as anything down here. They shouldn't fall down to the bottom. And I am going to be firing grenades. So whatever I put down here is just going to get rinsed anyway. I have to try. I'll try to go like... Hang on a second. If I get rid of you, maybe putting one just outside the door might throw some light in so I can see something. I'll put you there and I'll put another one like up there. It's better than nothing, but anything lower is just going to get immediately incinerated. That's awesome. That's my APC lights coming through the windows there, I think. Okay. So they come through the door, they come to here, nice on the path, all the way up to here. Still nice on the path out to you. I might need to get rid of that one there as well if I can. Through to you. I've got plenty of defenses. The doors are good. I can drop them if I need. If I get through that, then I'm just going to have to run. I'm just going to have to run for my life. If that's not enough defenses, then I'm going to die anyway. Use what little I have left of my explosive resistant concrete. May as well make it as solid as possible all the way through. And actually, the windows are fine. How high up did I do the explosive concrete at the bottom? Oh, dogs, you're all over the place. I love that you can climb now, but I need you to give me a little bit more breathing room. I don't really care about the rest of these walls. They can all go. Doesn't matter. As long as I don't come from the back or the sides of the ladder and break the ladder dies, I die. So I think that's fine. I got the steel poles on the side for protection to keep them from... I still kind of can fall up. It's not so bad. I think I'm okay. Oh, no, not okay, but I think about as good as I'm going to be. Got some nice natural light as well. This might be my best play. I think I've done as good as I could do here, and we're just going to have to wait and see. I've still got that last steel door, and you know what I'm going to do with it? I'm going to replace... Can I just like straight replace an iron door with a steel door? No. And now I just upgraded it, so I've got to... It's fine. It's only iron. It's all good. I'm going to put that last steel door over on this this exit because... I mean, listen, it says exit for a reason. If I have to scamper out of them, that's run upstairs, jump in the helicopter, and try and fly to safety. That might be my last only good option. You're still open. Make sure you're open as well so I can close them on the way through. It's now 1800. The thunder's about to start. All right, come on, dogs. We've got to get ready. We've got to prep. I put all the medical supplies that I think I need into DD. So at least if I need to find them, I know where DD's going to be because she's always directly in front of my face. There's a bunch of first aid bandages for you as well. I've got ammo, I've got Twinkies, I've got food, I've got materials. That's all good all through there. Got plenty. I don't really need regular grenades. Look at the other grenades that I have. And I might actually, if I can hold on to that and I hold on to that, I don't want to use the explosive grenades, just the high explosive ones. Make sure you're loaded with the correct stuff, with the frag stuff, so it won't destroy the building. Okay. I've got other ammo too, but I think just stick with the AP ones for now. I hadn't considered that. Hang on a second. I hadn't considered that. Where's my... If I'm firing AP rounds, I learned this from the wind turbine. It's going to destroy that block. Did they path over bars? Fuck, I don't remember. I don't remember. If I replace that with bars, the bullets go through and that's all good. If I replace it with bars and they don't path, then all of this was for nothing. Think, Josh, think. I can't remember. I can't remember if they path over bars or not. You know what? I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I don't remember. I'm trusting my gut. But I suppose, like, if this doesn't work, I mean, if I have to leave it like this and I break this block with bullets anyway, then the pathing will be broken anyway. So I'm kind of gambling on a medium option. I have to hope it's going to work. Oh, I don't remember. Like, I'm not going to use scaff ladders. I'm pretty sure scaff ladders don't path, but I'm pretty... Oh, damn it. I'm pretty sure just regular bars do. Like these ones. Like if I get you... I'm nervous about this. If I get you and get you... That one looks like it makes the most sense to me. So my eye, that looks like it makes sense, and therefore I hope it's going to work. I feel like at some point the Fun Pimps brought out a patch to make them part of the bars specifically to stop me doing something way back when, like Alpha 17. I think that was a Woodle patch back in the day. Oh, there's been so many of them, I can't remember now. I hope, listen, I'm going for it now. I've already broken the blocks. I'm committed. Oh, I'm committed. God damn, please work. You know what? To really, really hedge my bets on this, I'm going to take you out of there. I'm going to make you guys steal. That's regular comp. Steal, thank you. Steelify you and steelify you. Is steel still explosive resistant? I think it's stronger. Hang on. I think it's stronger than the explosive resistant concrete is. You're 7,500. You're 10,000. I don't know if there's going to be like a buff against it. Well, I'm using frag ammo, so there shouldn't be. I can't upgrade you to steel anyway, so be it. That's all good around there. It's a 7:30. Actually, wait. Oh, I can test with the dogs. Maybe? Doggos? Okay, that's a pretty good sign. I don't fully trust it, but if the doggos will walk over it, then hopefully the zombies do as well. I think they use similar pathfinding. I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass to try and make myself feel better. I'm clinging to anything I can. Holy shit, no. That's a very well-timed thunderclap. You know what I don't have? Got 2 hours. I gotta go. I gotta go right now. I gotta go right bloody now. I don't have weapon repair kits. And that is going to be absolutely critical, especially because I only get tier 1 grenade launcher as well. So if that breaks, I'm going to have to go back to guns. Oh my god. Why is it always like this? Why is it always like this? I was at home. I went through everything. I thought I ticked every box. I'm going to have to get like a, I don't know, like a whiteboard or something. A physical checklist. Like I'm a goddamn Horde Night pilot. And tick through everything that I need for a Horde Night. I forgot repair kits. That's like item B. The first one's yourself. God damn it. Come on me. Shit. There's cool looking POIs down there. That looks like, is that like the Skywalker place out of Star Wars? No time. No time to get distracted by beautiful women. This isn't a Zoolander movie. We're going to focus on our walk off with Hansel. He's so hot right now. Oh God. Oh God. I might even, oh, yep, more errors. I might even just plonk you down somewhere outside rather than try to slow down and land on the helipad properly. Just leave you there. The main drawbridge is turned off. Run straight in. It might take a couple more seconds, but I feel like it's faster, therefore it must be faster. Fire repair kits, sure, bring the regular repair kits as well, just in case I need them. The doggos are setting off the speakers. I made it here in less than an hour, so I can make it back in hope for less than an hour. Jeez, we're cutting this fine though. Jeez, we're cutting, oh! Oh, sorry. Jeez, we're cutting this fine, though. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Just nice and fast. Don't think. Just land it. Plonk it down. That's... Oh, my goodness. I threw myself into the railing. That is... For a speedy boy landing, that is about as perfect as you can get. I'm right up the guts. That's the best landing I've ever done at any point in this entire series, and I did it at Mark 7. Right, I've got repair kits, I've got everything I need out of you. Early repairs out of that, I've got repair materials, got my nail gun, I've got my tools, got coffees, I've got frothies, I've got snacks, I've got spaghetti bowl, I've got Twinkies, I don't have rage capsules. I'll take you and chuck one of those at the very beginning. 20 minutes to go. I guess I start putting things in my mouth and start getting ready. Oh, pat. In fact, are you guys gonna be good for this? Come with me. Come with me. I want to keep you safe in my pocket. If I have to jump on the chopper and leave, I can't be waiting around for you. I've got my vitamins in. So we're going to last 18 minutes, but that's okay. Chuck in a cheeky cup of coffee as well. Might even go a carpola just to get myself really nice and sorted out. Who's going to give me who's the best food? Sham chowder, meat stew, 25.30. Go sham chowder. Cheeky sham chowder, the classic. The original top tier food of 7 days. Get all that into me. Okay. And now we wait. Horde Night is on. I'm definitely finding frag ammo. I've got 1,000 rounds. I can hear him outside. It's the first time on a new Horde base, and it might take some time to get into here. I'm not sure why you're getting electrocuted. That's just one. If it's just, I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste anything. I'm playing this properly and smartly and considerately. Why are they getting electrocuted? Are they beat? Oh, okay. Are they beating on like a betting machine or something? Okay, this is the greatest base I've ever made in my life. That torch is gone. Grenade launcher horde base. It's perfect. It's fantastic. The only downside is it's kind of hard to see all the zombies down there because I was too busy exploding all my lighting sources. At the very least, it gets them ghoul-fied enough that they fall off the side of the ladder and go back down again to make a little cluster right down the bottom. I've entered my evil villain phase. There's a direwolf down there. Don't care. Don't care. You can all cop it anyway. It's like I'm playing COD 4 all over again. Just running around with a noob tube, getting all the easy kills. Explode you. Back down you go. Is it as satisfying as the shotgun? Who am I kidding? Absolutely it is. The thunk explosion goodness. I've got 2 headshots so far. Basically, there's a third one. Basically by accident. You can't miss. This is like a grenade horde base, but on steroids. I'm so glad the theory paid off. And by the way, they are pathing over those bars, so nothing to worry about there. Nothing to worry about at all. We brought artillery. I do have close to 1,000 rounds of ammo for this thing. It doesn't mean I can get too crazy with it. I don't want to go full, although full auto grenade launcher does sound like a lot of fun. Can I get a nice little cluster? That's probably good enough. Yeah, that's definitely good enough. Yeah, full auto grenade launcher is a lot of fun, but it won't last long if I keep doing it that way. Just some nice, gentle, caressing grenades. You know, not aggressive grenades, not aggressive explosions. Just like a gentle little touch-up. Like your grandma's just like rubbing your cheek, but with explosions. I can hear a bird upstairs. And I didn't bring out the spikes, I didn't bring any AA turrets, I didn't do anything to deal with that. I guess I'll have to deal with that later on. DD, I no longer have air superiority. Can you go out there and go peck or slice or propeller that bird to death, please?
Prepare for conflict.
Yeah, thank you, DD. Feel free to do anything about it. Don't just come running back to me like, oh my god, there's something bad. Turn around and deal with it. Get a little taser or something on ya. DD needs a gun. It's getting pretty dark down there, and I can't really see an awful lot of what else I'm doing. There's some loot bags going around. I don't have
My sensors have picked up something.
Thanks, Deeds. I don't have my loot picker-upper, my automatic loot slurper thing. But I think actually, yeah, my helicopter on the roof might actually, or my APC, might be doing a lot of the heavy lifting for that. Watching them ragdoll as I get thrown about down there is one of life's little pleasures. I'd also like to point out my genius and my actual forethought for once, not just accidental genius like I sometimes ask my way into. Remember when I was putting torches down saying, well, this is going to last long anyway, so I put one outside the door to shine through that door so I could see inside the elevator shafts? That's my only source of light down there, and it is working absolutely schmickily. I'm stoked with that. I'm stoked with that. That was actually me thinking ahead and doing good. Unusual. In fact, in all of this, I did a little bit forget. I forgot to chuck in a rage capsule. I feel enraged. Wait, was it enraged? Was it enraged or was it a twink? Uh-oh, a Twinkie I was supposed to eat. Hold on.
Let me help you with that
Go back down, please. Back down the hole. Thank you. Jeez, that was fire grenade launcher point blank. Certainly a choice that I made. That will definitely get you enraged and piss you off a little bit. So something through the ball there might have just been shadows. Getting spooked about that stuff too. So what is... You feel stronger, faster, more resilience. Probably should have saved that suppository for later on then, but alright, never mind then. As long as I keep my my rampage going, rampage and enrage. You can see why I got confused. I really want to know. Oh, okay. Gotta very quickly just do some running repairs on you.
Incoming enemy. Prepare for conflict.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I've got the STI for that. Drop you back down again. Go back to regular guns. Who would have thought that? I completely forgot my grenade launcher destroys windows like no tomorrow. But it probably means that window in there is probably cooked as well, but that's covered by a lattice. That's all fun. More loot bags. I want to know where that bloody bird is. If you come to the window like a drive-thru, I'll feed you a grenade. He's out there somewhere. I just can't do anything about it. I want to like shoot the grenade at the wall and explosive damage him, but how do I find him? My game crashed and I've had to reload back in, so my Horde Night stats have been reset, but I'm still in the middle of a Horde. Still on a rampage apparently, even though I don't have that going for me now. I could use an extra vitamin. While the fresh waves all spawn in, fresh vitamin goes in, fresh cup of coffee as well, to modify doom, and some cheeky spag bowl. In you go as well. I can hear them, but I don't see them yet. Oh, here we go. There you are. There, see? Back to normal. We're fine. Just a small hiccup. Damn it. I reckon the Horde's coming from a different direction this time because there's more... Well, they're more fluidly... Fluidly? You know what I mean? They're making it into the elevator shaft much more consistently. There we go. That's how language does work. I finally got a grasp on it, even just mildly. Geez, I shouldn't have even moved. Shouldn't have moved. The scaffolders will protect. They're definitely making it in a little bit faster, a little bit better than it were before. That green goo, by the way, dripping all over the walls was disgusting, but in a cool way. Fire another little bits. There's definitely less room for error here than it was back in the wind turbine because the ladder's so much shorter, and the reload time on the grenade launcher isn't that quick. I was bobbling and gobbling that stripper all over the place. Getting a great little vantage point on all of her jizzle physics. I've decided that ammo conservation is for rookies, and I'm now just getting real trigger happy with all of it. I can still fire the grenades, so I get basically up until that grey line right there where he was. I get above that, I might just switch to a proper gun. Oh, yeah, he was getting mighty close. I made a rule and immediately broke it like 4 times. But we're all good. Aim a little bit to the side. Damn it, broke it again. Tried to be smart and use the splash damage and immediately whiffed. Thank you for DD for sticking me full of all sorts of things. I stuck someone into the ladder. Yeah, no, we're not conserving ammo. I'm firing every last grenade, or else I'm gonna die with it. I'm chucking another Twinkie to try and get my... Oh, yeah. Yeah, try and get my rampage going again. Another 50 seconds on that. Does that still go? Yeah, it does go up when I grenade launch people, so I should be fine just to bounce that at around 90 seconds the whole time. I lost that when the game crashed. Down you go. Just keep on firing. We need grenade launchers in vanilla 7 days. Look at what we're missing out on. Look at how much fun we're not having. I've burned through almost half my ammo at this point. I'm firing grenades through all mate's legs. Got his head stuck in the rungs. Unlucky come up. That was a sitcom. You've been there all episode, but you're now gone. You're welcome. Quick little reload. We've fired 400 rounds of explosives. One of the frag rounds are so much better. This would be a crater if I was using regular rounds, but the frags only hurt the zombies, not buildings. If we're not going to teach that to a shotgun, I have no idea who's even left alive down there and who's just a corpse. There is the morning chime, though. Incredible. What an incredible, rather hastily made horde bases. Like, sure, and I made it to suit the weaponry that I had. Turns out grenade launchers, when you fire it fully automatically, pretty bloody great. There's just limbs and things all over the place. I still think it should be stronger. When I've used it before for hordes and things, it hasn't really lived up to expectations. But for this, I mean, this is a good horde base. I like this. This would be good for like regular grenades or like rocket launchers or whatever in vanilla too. What can't this kind of horde base do? Didn't even need my defenses. My defense was pure explosive offense. And look at this too. There's been no damage done. Barely a scrape. All those explosives and you barely even took a nick. So good. So good. APC's fine. There's probably a wandering horde around here somewhere because it usually is the morning after a horde, but we're all good. We're all good. Job done. Series done. I mean, we didn't get to save the world, we didn't clear out every POI in the world, but the game's starting to struggle. And I don't think I could, even if I had the time, but yeah, now we have to say our goodbyes. I'm actually so surprised and so enamored with how well that horde base went. G'day everyone. If you would like to, listen, if you would like to make your way inside, there's something I'd like you to come and have a look at. This has worked so well. I'm going to use this again. I'm absolutely going to use this again. I mean, this bit here, this little window at the top, firing through the scaff ladders. The scaff ladders are second to none, man. They're just the best block in the game, and they keep proving it. All right, well, I've got my ammo, I've got my snacks, and I'm going to close that actually, and most importantly, I've got my best friends. Doggos, welcome back. You're all nice and safe. I looked after the whole bloody time. Chuck you in, chuck you in, chuck you in, and look at that. The silhouette of the chopper. We can fly to safety. We can let someone else pick up the slack. Someone else can come and save the world because I'm going to leave. Goodbye, base. Goodbye, winter biome. Goodbye, everything. Oh, we're good. I mean, I had to come say goodbye, right? I had to. One of my favorite all-time garages in one of my favorite all-time bases. The Evo up on the stands. My Tokyo Drift style garage down there as well. But I'm going to sign off from the series. It needs to be in my Eames chair. Doggos, come here, please. There you go. You're all nice and tucked in the bed. I'm on the Eames chair. Put your feet up with a cup of coffee in hand. That's a fire extinguisher. Probably a proper cup of coffee. Just being exceptionally fire safe. But I am going to leave this episode and this series here. The reason that I'm stopping it now and not continuing to, well, effectively just grind out the rest of the POIs is because it's purely that. From here on out, it's just go to POI, murder all the zombies, don't bother looting, don't bother doing anything else. It's just grinding each and every POI. And there's no bonus to go to bigger POIs. Like, going towards tier 5 is great for getting supplies, but not really great for actually progressing the objective of the game. So if it's just going to be grinding POIs, I feel like that's a good place to live. It's no different to like grinding out mining resources or whatever. It's just not interesting to do that repetitively episode after episode. So I'm not going to make those videos because I would watch them. That's the golden rule. But also, 2.0 is coming out soon. And I've been playing 7 days every day basically for a year straight. I've been playing 7 days for a year non-stop. I want a break. I want a break from 7 days until 2.0 comes out. There'll still be other videos. I'll play other games and refresh my palette a bit before the new update comes out. But I wanted to have a break from the game before 2.0. That said, though, I do have some ideas for some cheeky little one-offs, little one-off episodes, little special episodes, going and doing like a scenario or a theme or something like I've done before. To still play 7 days because I love the game and I like coming back to it when I can, but without just doing a proper series. So we'll keep an eye out for those ones. There will be other game videos as well, obviously. There's the charity stream coming up at the end of June as well. It's all happening. It's all happening. But I'm going to have to do those things later on and leave this episode and this series, this base, this world, my helicopter, the grenade launcher, my doggos, everything. Leave it all here and start something new in the next episode, and probably play a whole bunch of Doom the Dark Ages too. We'll have to come back and play some more Doom the Dark Ages in another episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thanks to the patrons and Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on whatever, and if I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.